Welcome back.
Oh my god, this is 27:27. 27 minutes and 27 seconds.
Ha! You're very funny, Jova.
Pedro's doomed us all. The apocalypse is nigh.
Alright, so in between parts, I got myself the
sets of 27 for it to be 999, then flip down upside down.
Come on, Pedro.
Alright, in between parts, the Adventure Pack expansion came out. So, we have new research to be done, and completing it will enable us to...
But what about the apocalypse?
But we have the Adventure Pack came out, Dwebs. We have some new research.
Adventure ahoy!
Screw the DLC! How are we supposed to play it if the world's destroyed?
Anyway, we have something that Teo particularly really enjoys. We get old coins for new with Niall. Basically, we can collect old. We can collect old Atomian coins, and you can give it to Niall, and you'll trade it for King's Guilders. So if you need a little bit extra King's Guilders, you know how to do.
It's particularly helpful for the early game.
It was like here in the UK where we swapped our old coins for new ones.
Anyway, the primary attraction of the Adventure Pack DLC is the Faraway Forest, which is the RNG, the most difficult RNG dungeon in the game up until the Lost Lord came out. Basically, it adds 10 extra floors with a super duper extra hard boss. Which again was made specifically for the purpose of addressing the complaints regarding the difficulty, and you can only go into those 10 extra floors in either hard or expert mode. And
oh boy, an extra challenge to do instead of saving the world. I think I'll fancy doing that.
Yes. However, it's not all challenging. If you can reach the very deepest part of the dungeon without using all of your orbs, there may be a treat in store. So go on, give it a try if you dare.
So, I guess this is going to require the Game Genie, Pedro?
Sorry, Joe. Go ahead.
So, is this going to require the Game Genie, Pedro?
No. The Adventure Pack expansion will also broaden your horizons with an all-new quest courtesy of our old pal, Boddly. Go and pay her a visit at the library in Goldpaw to find out more.
You know, Pedro, Pedro, considering for the past while... The Professor Layton series, I've been turning the characters into dicks. Here, you're turning King Evan into a guy who has absolutely no priorities whatsoever.
So,
I got DLC to play.
It's more like someone with ADHD in a sense, or someone with OCD.
So yeah, since there's a trophy for getting all...
It's weird, Shiroy, how sometimes two different conditions can somehow lead to people doing similar things.
Since there is a trophy for getting all of the Higgledy Stones, they also added in an extra research in the Explorers Guild that allows you to see Higgledy Stones on the map. So we'll
of course, you know what they say also, context is everything, Shiroy.
Yeah.
Also, I see we're back in that fancy old era of previously on Nino Curry.
Anyway. Yeah.
One of the research that you can do, what you can do can actually boost up further the amount that you actually boost with spending money with each research, but it's still not that much, I will admit.
Alright. No, not really. Like, the new... Okay, but another research that you can do is... fortunately, since the Faraway Forest now has a total of 40 floors, it can be a bit long to always have to go from floor number 1 to floor number 40. So, thinking of that, we've also got a new research that will allow you to start at either floor 10, 20, 30. Well, actually, those two actually, 10, 20, or 40, if and in any number of the danger gauge that you want. So you don't have to always do all 40 floors every time you go there now.
Right, Evan. I've got the duty roster right here. Where should I assign specs to this week?
Let's see. Well, we've got handling up in personnel. I think everyone should be fine where they are. Let me have a quick scope around here and there.
What about specs?
Oh, specs. Put them on ops.
Yeah. Okay, Debs. Here, let me just sum up your take on what I'm doing to Evan. Taking a cue from my 8-bit feeder. Look, This coin looks shiny. It must be important to our quest. We must find it.
Oh, hey, Pedro, I miss them.
Don't worry, Evan, I'll tell him. Hey, Leander!
Excuse me?
Leander, we got a new job for you since you barely do anything else. Go work in the kitchen.
I'm managing the kingdom under Roland's supervision, thank you.
Well, too bad, it's my job now. Go to the kitchen.
I'm sorry, who executed that order, Lofty? I remember Leander was my trusted Secretary of State.
You, Evan, you were high on grape juice.
Please, I don't get high that easily. Besides, I think your term you're looking for
There's
is
no
drunk.
catnip left in the kingdom.
Yeah,
last
what
I
kind
checked.
of liquor Grimalkins would like?
Catnip.
Milk?
Evan, the smell of tea is enough to make you hallucinate ponies.
So
No, Lofty. That's not
why I
me. That's you.
So Pedro, either moonshine or white Russian.
No, too. I'm a white Portuguese. What are you talking about?
Moonshine is even allowed.
You see, Shiroi, we were going to use wine, but we can't exactly have a 13-year-old drink that, you see, so we substituted it with grape juice.
Depends what country you're in, but sure.
Yeah.
Remember,
We're in,
Shiori, Japan are okay with a lot of obscene things being seen by kids, but alcohol is a no-no.
Not to mention Lofty. Let's not forget how.
And smoking as well.
Not to mention Lofty. Let's not forget how me and Roland managed to completely fool you with our plan to get the Mark of Kings away from Ding Dong Dell.
Yeah, but
I knew
so you have more plan than you have character, I see.
Also, Shiro.
Come on.
Well, we already had the Audropolis chapter for that, honestly. But
He's joking.
Also, apparently, Shiro moonshine has been legal in the United States now ever since 2010. So, thanks, Obama.
He really did a lot good for us,
What's
that
moonshine?
president.
Basically,
moonshine.
homemade distillation dweebs, which can turn out interesting results.
It can be quite explosive, to say the least.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why it was illegal. Either it produces alcohol with way too high percentage, or it produced what essentially is exploding stuff or fuel that can be used for weapons. So obviously there was a reason behind, keeping it at bay.
It's strong enough to make you blind.
It is a
Excuse me, Evan.
What?
Hey, it's only Batu talking, you know.
Yes, I realized. Sorry, I'm just having a really stressful day, that's all. What is it, Batu?
Is there anything for me to do? I don't think I've been assigned to anything.
Part 91, Dwebs. Part 91.
I will give you... Alright. Okay, Batu, I will give you Executive Order number 91.
Here's a...
What's that, Your Highness?
Might as well...
Prepares the land.
Hold on. Yes, Pedro?
Since there's nothing going on, I might as well give a little tease. Part 91 is an entire hour of one of the side quests from the Lost Lore DLC that is an entire hour focusing on, let's just say, the past of Tani and Batu. So look forward to that because it's one of my favorite bits in the game.
If I have the lay of the land now...
Anyway, Norbert will be put in the cathedral.
Ladies and gentlemen of Evermore, I am your layer of the land, Batu, and as my first act, I ban all oranges from being planted.
Batu, you're the Minister of Defense. You're supposed to, organize the troops and all that.
But I was given the lay of the land as well. I can multitask.
Batu, the last time you tried to do that, it didn't exactly go so well. We're still trying to get noodles out of people's hair from that incident.
Hey, Evan, when you said use my noodle, I thought that's what you meant.
Alright, so let's see what Boddly has for us.
I'm so glad that you did not take that the connotation way.
Right.
I'm glad that you actually took me literally there, because that's what I meant. But not in that way!
So, what does Boddly want for us now?
Let's see.
Hi.
Something to do with the body? We have yet to see her son live up to her namesake.
Oh, it's you, little kingy wingy woo. Perfect, yes, perfect. Boddly's been having nightmares. Awful, horrible nightmares. Wants to tell you about them. Yes, she does.
Lady Evan
no,
is very
we
busy.
don't want to know.
Okay, Lofty, time to play tasty bets.
He's a
Was it
very
bec-
busy child.
Okay, Lofty, time to take your bets. Was
Well,
it because she finally looked in the mirror?
It's okay, Mr. Teo. This is actually important. Great black, ugly black dragon, biting and smiting and causing a fuss, turning the world upside down. Boddly's dreams come true, you know. Very worried, very vexed. She's talking about the super
horned one.
No, she's talking about the super hard boss of of that dungeon that I mentioned earlier.
And how does she know it came true?
She saw it in her nightmares. She just said.
Yeah, but how does she know the dream came true?
This also serves as for
Dreams, is it?
prophetic
That ain't
dreams,
good,
okay.
man. That ain't good.
this also serves as foreshadowing for a reveal at the end cutscene.
If you
Precisely.
don't remember,
Go ahead.
Say this,
No, go ahead.
Basically, she said when she mentioned before that she's a fortune teller, and practically every prediction that she made turned out to be true.
Yeah. Keep that in mind for later. Blackheart is his name. Blackheart the Winnower. Ancient he is. Older than history. Older than legend. Older than Boddly even.
Older than the Black
I actually
Cauldron?
wonder if this force is evil.
Yes. Reminder, if you defeat Blackheart in hard mode, remember he's not available in normal mode. If you defeat Blackheart in in hard mode, you get Roland's presidential suit. If you defeat him in expert mode, you get both the Cat Returns outfit for Evan and Tani's dress that she wore in the proposal fake scene.
So did you manage to beat it on expert mode?
Yes, because ever since then they've upped the level cap to 120, making it a lot easier.
Yeah, that'll help.
Dang
I love
Kingmakers.
Evan's look at all
Order.
this.
Anyway, the basic point is, once upon a time, Blackheart was also trying to destroy the world. However, Kingmakers came and put him in their place.
And
So
now
does your dream mean that he's awoken? Or that he will
Yeah.
sometime soon?
The adventure pack is basically mostly for adding extra lore, basically. But things have been chaotic lately, yes. Kingmakers have been weakened. Order disturbed. Perhaps Blackheart senses the need for his talents.
Oh, I think I get it now. Let me guess. All the DLC campaigns happen sort of during the story because something that happens at the end of the story means that clearly they could not have happened beforehand.
Yeah.
And that's why you're doing them now.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
The-
It's kind of like how in Dual Destinies...
It's kind of like the Dragon Ball Z OVAs if they were actually in canon.
They
I
take-
think I get it. A better example is like it's like Dual Destinies DLC case, which clearly takes place in between cases 2 and 3 of the base
Yeah.
game and whatnot. It definitely does not take place after the end because of a certain thing.
So yeah, the Winnower awaits.
That's like intimidating dragon, if you ask me.
Jesus, looks like a centipede dragon. The fur and everything. So we have to do what we can to stop the world from falling into chaos.
There you go,
with
Dwebs.
another
Now,
thing.
there you go, Dwebs. Now we have 2 apocalypses to deal with.
Bloody hell.
It's like the Sonic War, where like a gajillion chaos deities dorming under the surface, just waiting to
Except
be awakened.
this time now we've got more than one attacking at the same time.
And little cat King will have things to do as well. Oh yes, must seek out special power. The power to defeat the nasty dragon.
And by defeating them, we get the power of new clothing.
Power? And what power is that exactly?
It's a power situation known as Lofty's dragon form.
What power would indeed. To face the god of gods, one must have the power of the gods. No, must pass the trial. Trial of Zeta. Zeta the gods made. So
Wow, God of Gods, he doesn't sound full of himself at all.
you play Zelda, right? In order to be worthy of the gods, you have to pass their trials.
Zeta the gods made, eh? She sounds.
Is Zeta,
nice.
Zeta? I don't know how you pronounce
it's
it.
Zeta. It's a Greek letter.
Tomato.
Alright, Zeta. Nice indeed. Silly little, spiky little creature. Zeta is calamity made flesh. Catastrophe personified. Born from Zion, god of gods. Born to test mankind with misery and disaster.
Wait, how is she supposed to help us? She sounds almost even worse.
Well, wait.
I didn't study for this test.
Hey, I'm just a seer. I didn't actually create the lore, so don't blame me. But those who pass her trial, those who can defeat her, they can earn great power, great weapons that are exclusive to this DLC. She
And
is
more
close to
outfits too?
Yes, if you defeat the Blackheart in both hard and expert mode, yes. She is close to the God of Gods, yes. Closer than the Winnower, the Black One. Her power, her weapons, and can send Blackheart, blah, blah, blah. The point is, if you want to have an easier time defeating Blackheart, take the trial. You don't have to. It's optional. However, I definitely do recommend do it because the defeating Zeta gives you some of the more powerful weapons in the game.
Let's be quite honest, we're all doing this, of course, for the clothes that we win in the end.
Indeed. Boring old ordinary person can find her, but Boddly can. Boddly will give you the special token. Opens the door, it does. Starts the trial.
Thank you.
You obtained a time-worn token. But as
it doesn't look in great shape.
Which means we need to power it up.
It's a little on the shabby side.
Quite. Need to learn Sunrise. Special spell. Will brighten up the token. It's a good thing you already had. Unlocks its potential. Pulls forth its power.
The ticking clock gives me that idea.
Go on then. Learn the spell and save the world. There's a good boy. Ta-ta for now.
No, thank you.
Bye.
See ya.
Alright, let's see.
I'm sure she'll find...
Well, it's a good thing
she'll find peace eventually,
We just accepted the bloody quest.
Actually, it's another one, Dweebs. We actually started 2 at once.
So wouldn't it be awkward if we beat Zeta after we beat Blackheart?
We're done, Boddly. You've learned it, haven't you? The special spell, Sunrise.
But
yes,
you only got
very,
like 2
very
seconds.
good. Now cast it onto the token. Abracadabra.
Abracawow!
Evan, how the hell did we beat that? We didn't even leave.
Whatever, I hereby compel you in the name of Evan Prescott. The token, it changed. It's a call with my face on it, isn't it gorgeous?
That's not your name.
A trial token.
Scott.
Didn't adjust my little kingy poo, but it still doesn't look like the one in Boddly's Bookie Wookies.
Please stop speaking like that.
But how else do you want me to speak then?
Just don't say the word that rhymes with rubies.
No. Rude girl. Very rude girl. Boddly's a nice lady, yes?
No.
Perhaps,
I'm sure
yes.
Boddly has a, this is a nice house you got here.
Hey, I'm trying to help you save the world here, so come back to the library a little later on, yes?
Yes,
Ta-ta
please
for now,
don't
my
wink
darlings.
like that.
Yes, we'll come back much later.
Pink should be dead by the time we get back.
See, Dweebs, now it's completed.
Jordan, I was just gonna cross my paw and hope.
Here's hoping indeed. Ooh, hairball.
Well, now, my little kingy kins, this is your time in just tickety-poo. Boddly has just this moment finished reading up on the trials she was talking about.
But you didn't move a muscle.
Hey, I'm very good at this reading thing. I predicted it what was written in the books. I didn't need to read them. It seems one must use a token. Boddly is never wrong. The token is the key. The token will unlock the test. But you have to prove yourself to the token first. And how might one do that, Boddly Wears, you ask? Well, now.
Do I need to go beat someone up?
Surprisingly enough,
Surprisingly, no, Joe.
you must speak to the chief of the doggy people. Yes, the puggy man. He will tell the little king something useful. Now away with you, to the Grand Admiral's Hall.
Huh, thanks.
Ta-ta for now, my darlings.
Well, that time she was just winking at Roland, so I'm okay with that one.
Evan.
Just remember, Roland, if ever someone has to take one for the team, it's you with her. You're the one she wants.
Hey, Evan,
Why couldn't my wedding ring be transported here as well?
I'm actually, little cat king. I kind of have a thing for men with glasses.
Evan, I know what
Well,
to do.
my voice actor wears glasses, but he's out there, and we're in this video game.
Doesn't Leander also wear glasses?
Very good. She will figure it out. My joke. There you go.
Right? No. See, Leander's got this whole potency thing.
Evan, I know what to do.
I am sorry, Miss Boddly, but unfortunately, my heart belongs to another.
Yeah, I get the feeling Boddly could sense it, and that's why she's never made a pass at Leander. Like, she can probably sense that that's how dedicated he is. Yes, Lottie?
I know what to do to advance the quest.
What?
I'll sing Land of Thy Fathers.
You know what? Let's just take Boddly's advice.
We already did that in Chapter 8.
Well, I want to sing
God, you made me cough up another hairball just at the thought.
Yeah, I'll quote Donkey. I'll quote
Must
Donkey.
be seriously 11.
I'll quote Donkey from Shrek 2. Now that's truly disgusting.
Hey, speaking of it, DreamWorks, where's that Puss in Boots sequel you promised us for 2018? All right, that's right. They canned it in 2015.
Actually, Wikipedia states that it's a reboot now.
But that's the thing too. Originally, we were supposed to have Puss in Boots 2 with 2018. But they cancelled it in 2015 because they thought people
King Evan, we are honored to welcome once more to the Grand High Rollers All. Boddly informs me that you have need of my aid.
Indeed.
You wish to take on the trial of Godsmaid, correct? The mighty being who was sealed away so long ago. Hers is a power with which great disasters might be caused and prevented.
Well,
Have you ever heard of this guy called Ray Palmer? If to reach her, you will need to awaken the full power of a token she gave you. Perhaps the tale I have to tell might help you to do just that, so please see. There was once a king who strove to quell the Godsmaid disastrous machination. In order to do so, he came to the aid of others, and in so doing, found a way to reach her.
Get to the point already.
Unfortunately,
the clock is literally ticking.
Unfortunately, Zate was a bitch.
The heavens have spoken to me, and they tell me that to follow in the footsteps of ancient king will be most propitious course of action. You must seek out those in need, and by helping them unlock the token's power.
Well, of course
that was 60 side quest. We've already done that.
Yeah, that translates out into do 60 side quests, which we already have. So
I too must travel the land, giving counsel to my people, aiding them where I could. Alas, my duties have become too demanding to allow me to do so any longer.
Noted.
Excuse me, doggy.
If only at the time. I almost wish for a return to my old friend, the Mandarin. For all his was ruthlessly efficient.
Remember now. Remember, because of what happened, he no longer has an assistant, so now he has more stuff to do to fill his time.
News of your deeds has reached me already. You're so not those in need of aid, and I can see from your face that the experience has improved you.
I know, right? Look at this place. On the talk of town.
You're surely proving yourself worthy of the Godsmaid trial.
It's on the talk of town on Leaf Tinder.
The same thing happened when I did this the first time, because when the Adventure Pack came out on the PS4, I already had platinumed the game by that point. So I literally just steamrolled through this.
A twinkly token. So the heavens spoke truly. It is a relief to see that my powers of divination have not begun to dwindle.
You're sucky. You're talking to someone who does side quests as much as I do.
Good job is not bloody true.
The token has yet to meet its full potential. You must return to Boddly and see how investigations are progressing.
Alright, back to the library.
Given time, I'm sure she will provide you with the answers you require.
After we get past talking in gibberish.
Boddly is very good at explaining things, yes?
Yes. But can Boddly also please be good at not talking about herself in the first person? She's not the bloody rock.
Lottie, you're talking about the third person.
That too.
That's right. I forgot you're still only a year old.
Alright.
I've got a lot of stuff to learn, okay, Evan?
Indeed.
There you are, my little kingy woo.
Boddly
has just discovered a little extra something in her bookie wookies that might help you with the trial.
A wookie indeed, eh?
It was a tablet, a dusty old thing tucked away among the shelves. Oh, and it was so dented and pockmarked and pucker-faced that she could barely make out a thing. And that...
I'd like to know what she considers pucker-faced.
But after a little squinting and scratching of her handsome old head, she made out a word. Hydropolis. I have to ask the fishy fish queen about the rest. The fishy fish queen.
Oh, I don't want to go to Hydropolis. It sucks there.
No. You must do this. As for the dirty old nasty old dragon, you must wait a little longer. The sneaky old Winnower isn't quite ready to let us grab him by the tail and pull him into the light just yet. Mario 64 style.
Sure.
No long, Gay Bowser.
No more for now. That's all Bob has to say. Run along and unlock the trial, yes? Yes.
Wait, so I guess we do have to beat Zeta first. I thought that was optional.
No. What we have to do is... Hold on. Ta-ta for now, my darlings. No, that's the thing, Joe. We can only talk to... Neria to move this quest forward in the post-game. So this is as far as you can get in Chapter 9 when it comes to the adventure pack.
Seems weird that they would allow you to do this before the post-game anyway. Like, why not just have the whole thing?
It's similar to the quest when you need to get...
That's actually a good reason. It's actually a good reason, Joe. It's because right now, Neria is... Remember, Neria told us at the beginning of this chapter that she's trying to gather everybody to eventually bring everybody to Evermore so we can plan everything, so our attack against the Horned One, which means Neria is naturally not in the palace right now, which is why... And we're supposed to talk to her in the palace for the... In fact, I'm about to demonstrate that anyway, so... Look for yourself.
Okay. So just to check, though, what if, say, you had started this DLC campaign before this point in the story? Then would you be able to do it before the post-game?
No, you can only start doing it in Chapter 9. This quest was clearly made for people who already completed the game, basically.
I guess my only slight nitpick is, like, well, might as well just make the whole quest, like, only
I agree.
post-game.
Yeah, I agree. It probably would have been better anyway. But I figured I might as well get this part done.
Hello there, ladies.
There you go. See, she even now she's about to tell us. Hold on. As you can see, Queen Neria has an urgent matter to attend to. I understand that she shall not return until it has been resolved to her satisfaction. So basically,
How the bloody hell can you see in that
Goodness,
thing?
who died?
It's a veil, not a wall.
it's a veil. It's kind of like the Arabian religions, Muslim religion, I think, if I remember correctly.
This is the first... The weird thing is that this is the first time we're seeing any women like this, though. Like, who the heck are these three?
Priestesses, there were before, but just more in the background.
It has to do with...
but I don't recall their faces being covered.
They were, Jova. It's just that you didn't see them.
It's been a long time since we've been here.
It's just that it's one of those things that has to do with tradition, I'm guessing, because the priestess, I'm guessing, have to do with... again, it's probably also has to do something about the anti-love laws that we had before. Since they're priestesses, they have to swear off any kind of worldly desires, so that maybe that's what the veil is for.
On a symbolism level, it represents also purity and virginity. It's a ancient thing.
Okay, so we'll just stand around here and wait for what's her name to come out. Then.
Don't worry, Webbs. He's tucked away at the end of the faraway forest. He's it'll wait. Anyway, see you everybody for the next part.
See ya.